Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another, hopefully moderately exciting episode of Project Zomboid. We're back here with Selena in our makeshift shelter for the night. Woke up a bit early again, 5 a.m. I would have had her stay up a little bit longer and continue to read, but I started hearing noises outside, so I wanted to get her to bed so that I could get up and deal with this situation if one arose. Anyway, it's been a few days since I put up one of these. Unfortunately, like I mentioned in my previous post, that I'm quite busy around this time of year. That's probably going to be the same going forward. I'll try and get another episode out this week if I can, or well, this coming week. Not exactly certain on that though. Anyway, let's see where we are. So, where we last left off, got a lot of stuff on us, unfortunately. I'm carrying a good bit of weight. Okay, I was planning on continuing in the direction that we've been going. I've since marked out the places we've looked for a generator at. I was intending to continue all the way here, but I think I'm going to cut this expedition a little bit short. And that's because of a comment on the previous video that mentioned that I had not checked this section of the storage units. There's like these small storage rooms here, and I'm not certain that they can actually have a generator in them, but I'm also not certain that they can't. So, valid point. I need to check that. And my inventory is just kind of too full of guns and stuff for me to actually continue on this path. So I think we're going to retrace our steps today back to the storage units here, check these, and then head back home and drop stuff off. If that's the case, then once I do get back home and drop everything off, I'm probably just going to speed my way back this way, maybe even with the car, and continue searching if I don't find a generator here. So, let's get moving. As you can see, I dropped a lot of electronic scrap here. If I need it, I'll come back for it. I generally don't need that much electronic scrap, though, and it was weighing me down. Oh, boy. Okay, so in terms of weapons, I guess our crowbar broke? I don't remember. Oh, no, it's in my... Okay, it's because I had to put the gun on my back, that's why. Okay, it's a bit foggy out, but not an intolerable amount of fog. So let's start moving our way back home. Honestly, at this point I might as well call this this series like Generator Quest, because like I feel like this character's entire life is just revolving around the generator book and then generators. I've never actually... I mean, I've had longer periods of time where I haven't gotten the generator magazine, but I've never had this much trouble actually finding a generator. That's certainly an unexpected complication for me, because, like, they're not the most common thing in the world, but after checking this many sheds and, like, storage units and stuff, not finding a single generator is kind of crazy. Oh boy. Well, there's a couple of them here. Probably gonna follow me, but that's fine. Character's getting anxious because of the fog. Remember, we have this, which I'm not going to attempt to pronounce right now because I am not exactly in a safe situation. So it's making our character freaked out and anxious and stuff, which is not great, but I can't really do anything about it. I don't really want to sit around out here and wait for that to go away. Here's the house where we had to stay from the fog last time, and actually the fog is getting kind of worse. Yeah, I don't really want to stay out here. Thankfully, I was gonna say the path back should be pretty clear, but, yeah, maybe not. Okay, hold on. There's a guy following us. How the hell did you trace me all the way back here in this fog, dude? Get out of here. Jesus. Kind of insane how many zombies there are on this path back, even though we, you know, just cleared it. I wonder how many of these are respawns and how many are just, like, nearby zombies that kind of wandered over. Okay, that was this window, I think. Not worried about it. Okay, so here we are back at the... Oh, my. Okay, this is kind of bad. I wasn't expecting this. Oh my, what is this? There's so many! Now they're all, like, funneling into the storage unit for some reason. Alright, well, let's work here. I may not be able to see that well, but I can hear, so it's fine. Okay, so the ones that went inside have heard me and now are coming. Okay, hold on. I'm repositioning because I don't want the ones over to the right to hear me and come at me. I don't want to have to clear zombies all day just to get back into the storage facility. That lag spike wasn't really the greatest, but it's alright. We made it. Okay, I just really wanted to check the police officer, really. Wait, actually, there was a 4-color big pen. I want that. Okay. So, now that we've re-cleared another small horde from the storage area, let's just make sure that we're pretty secure here. And those zombies have wandered in. This is just, again, because of the fog. Oh, boy. That's a lot over there. Well, anyway, let's see if we can't get into these small rooms. Okay, so this one opens. Yeah, so these actually have, like, this kind of, like, storage shelving and stuff in them. So they probably can have generators. So that's good. At least we're able to get out of the fog for a minute. Do I still have those meatballs? I do. Let's eat half of those. We've finally got our weight under control. I know I harp on the weight situation every episode, but it is important, and we're at 80 now, so I'd like to keep it there. So I'm going to try and be sparing with food, but not too sparing. Alright, let's keep going here. Okay, so we got a locked door. Another locked one. I don't hear anything from inside any of these, so that's good. Locked. I'll go there last. I don't really want to aggro any of these guys, because then they'll likely path around. So, let's begin prying these doors open. Okay. Just plaster powder. Good stuff to take apart later, though. That's good. Oh, thank you, almighty crowbar. Blessing me with the power of prying everything open. Okay. Oh, look, nothing. My favorite. Pardon. Okay. Heard you, little sneaky bitch. Any more? Yeah, looks like a couple of them from this pack herd are gonna path around. Oh. Trying to time that. That was dumb. Oh, you're alive. Really quickly, I'm switching to the shovel because I need this crowbar to be able to pry these doors open, and, the condition's already down to half, so... Oh. You went in there and then out there. Okay, they're all doing that. That's very silly, but okay. Shovel's a little slow, but it does a lot of damage. So... I think they're still getting pulled from here. At this rate, I'm basically just standing here clearing out this random horde down here. That's fine. We've got time. It's still early in the morning. At least they're coming piecemeal as well, too. It's making this, safe. Well, as safe as things can be in this situation. With all this fucking fog. This is kind of the issue with mornings, too, is that the fog tends to be a morning thing a lot of the time. So it's kind of an unfortunate side effect of our, you know, recent relatively early sleeps. But, I mean, wakeful is kind of doing this to us, too. I need to just stay up longer. I need to stay up till, like, 2 a.m. so that I can wake up later in the morning and avoid a lot of the early morning, like, fog crap. Or at the very least, shorten the amount of time that I'm stuck in the fog. Okay, I think that's it. It seems like that's going to be it for now. So let's move on. Is this the nothing room? Yeah. Keep my ears open here. I can't rely on my character's reactions, I just have to rely on my ears. Okay, so... bunch of crates in here, not likely... don't think I can find generators in crates, so... not without, like, mods. Some more stuff I can take apart in the future, though. Yay, plastic furniture. I can go roleplay as Virgil, I guess. And nothing. Unfortunate. Well, it was worth the, it was worth a shot, seeing if anything was here. I've been back here on a, I have another save file for taking screenshots that I'm shoddily using to create thumbnails. And, I came over here at one point on that save file, and, in one of the open, like, already pre-opened, storage units, I think it was, like, this one right here, there was just a generator sitting right in there, just, like, right on the floor. I was so annoyed. I was so pissed off. I was like, you piece of shit. How dare you taunt me like that when I've been looking for a generator for so damn long. But it is what it is. That's Project Zomboid. You know, it wouldn't be as interesting if everything was uniform and, you know, things just spawned in the same places every time. The randomness gives it variety, so... we make do with what we got. So yeah, I'm thinking the plan here is... oh, hello. Keep moving, because some of them might have heard me. I'm thinking the plan now is get back home, dump off all of this stuff, and then, run it back, get back to where I was using the van, I think. The van's risky because it makes a lot of noise, so, you know, I could end up with, a a lot of friends getting pulled into the areas that I'm working in. But it will allow me to get back to where I was, expending as little time as possible. Because, you know, it's not the end of the world. I've said this before, I think. It's not the end of the world if the power goes out before I manage to find a generator. Like, I'll lose the stuff that's in the fridge, but, you know, I can make do. It's not the worst thing ever. But, you know, it would feel a little unfortunate after all of this effort to lose out on all the stuff I've collected for the fridge so far. And I would lose some stuff that's kind of irreplaceable, so... I'm gonna keep making the effort for it. And I do apologize that I keep, you know, that these episodes are kind of monotonous in the, you know, I'm still working on the same thing on whatever episode this is, 9 or 10 or something. It's just, you know, it's the way the dice have rolled. There's not much I can do about it unless I'm willing to just give up on that goal, and I'm not. So I'm just gonna keep working at it. Eventually, I will get to do as I've threatened and actually, like, you know, build a fucking, you know, some defenses, like a base. Like, you know, one day I'll get to actually do that. Which, I mean, as far as the video is concerned, there's not going to be a whole lot of that, in once I do it. Like, time-wise. I'm thinking of, like, doing some sort of, like, when I get to that point where I'm just, like, you know, chopping trees, cutting planks, and building fences and stuff. I'm probably going to put some of that in, but, like, in a sped-up form is what I was thinking of doing. Nothing crazy, but, like, just kind of like a faster version of it, because, as someone who has made, like, you know, walled bases in Zomboid many, many times, it's not really exciting. Nothing really happens, and you're just spending a lot of time going back and forth to areas where there's trees and chopping them down, cutting them up, carting them back. And without a hand truck, it's gonna be slow going, because I'm probably gonna have to use the van to do it. Well, I mean, there's some trees in the neighborhood that I can cut down, which will, you know, speed me up a little bit. And I can also take planks from, like, here and stuff like that. Not to mention any wood furniture that in the houses that I want to tear down could supply me with planks. I'll probably be doing that too. At least getting up to the second level of walls. Because, like, the default walls that you can make are real garbage. So I'll probably just, like, tear apart stuff. Wooden things to get my carpentry up. To the point where I can make the slightly less shit walls. We'll see. I'm not really decided on that yet. Some pizza would be nice right about now. Yeah, for you and me both, pal. Well, you know what? Can't do pizza, but we can do some meatballs. And we're already back at the house. Honestly, you know, the map makes it... And, like, the fact that it was over multiple days makes it feel like the place that we were at was, like, really far from home. But it really isn't. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to do a quick bit of putting things away. And, prepping, because tomorrow we're gonna head back out. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna have time to get back out there today. It's already past noon. It's gonna take me a while to sort everything away. And, you know, I don't really want to drive at night. So, yeah, I'll be back once I'm done sorting stuff away. Maybe be back tomorrow. Depends on, you know, if there's anything interesting to do after this. Okay, well, we're back after putting things away. Air quotes, I say, as there's a giant pile of just shit on the floor. And And I think we're going to get back out there, actually. It's only 150. It didn't take me as long as I was expecting to put things away. So I think we're going to get back out there and see what we can see with the car. So what do we got? Okay, we're half gas. I think that's fine. Just kind of worried about how much gas we had left in the van, but with half, I think we're good to go. We're just gonna speed back out to where we were and continue on. There was actually a zombie inside the walls there, but I'm not worried about him. He's gonna get pulled this way. So the thing I'm kind of worried about with the car is just pulling zombies. Like, pulling zombies away from the house is fine, but pulling zombies to where we are while we're out and about is kind of risky. I think I can go down this way. Normally I went, like, up that way, but I think, yeah, I can just turn left here. So we're already, almost back to where we were, I think. Yeah, because it's the chapel, so we were just up there. So we're already back to where we were, pretty much. So let's take a look around here. We got a garage right there. I don't know if that could have it in there. There's a shed. Oh, my. Alright, so we got a lot of zombies here. Okay, yeah, so this is where we were last night, right up here at this house. So here's the RV camper thing, and then all these zombies. So there's a shed there I'd like to hit. I think I'm gonna leave the car up here and then work my way around. Let me take a look first. So there's a little bit of zombies up here. There's the chicken place. This is all tall fenced. A lot of zombies there. Alright, so this is what I was looking more forward to going to. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna try and clear this area out and check out these buildings. Oh, crap. I didn't actually want to swing at that guy. No. So I gotta worry about behind me soon. Okay. Get back out here. There's some down that way, but I'm not too worried about them. I'm more worried about the ones that are potentially behind me, so... Come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay. There's another one behind me, too. I can't spend too long on these guys. Okay. Alright. Doing fine. Doing just fine. Okay. Yeah, I heard that one above me there, but I have a couple of swings worth of time. Okay. So that's part one. Let's start moving down this way here. Yeah, so the garages can also... Oh, boy. What? Oh. I was wondering where I was hearing this. I thought it was in front of me. Come on. There we go. So did any of them hear me? Well, they're moving. Okay. Either way. Yeah, I gotta be careful with the Giga Panic. It's the reason why I take the beta blockers is because of the vision reduction. Really don't like the vision reduction. I'm pretty decent at hearing zombies, as I've hopefully shown, as they come up to me, but the audio can be a bit deceiving sometimes in this game, so it's worthwhile to try and keep panic down to, you know, not have to completely rely on my hearing. This is kind of dangerous. There's zombies coming from a lot of different sides here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bounce back this way. Nice thing about the small fence here is, well, I mean, I was able to get me a couple of early kills, but also it gives me a little bit more time when the ones that are on the other side come over at me. Nice. Okay. Come on. That one tried to go for me. You saw it. Alright, so still a couple over there. 4 more over here. Let's get them coming over. So the dangerous thing now is that it's already 4 p.m. And we've been fighting for a while, so we're getting tired. I think we'll be alright, but I will have to start thinking about a place to stay. Once again, these houses being single story makes them a bit undesirable for me. Oh. Oh, okay, so they're... I don't have to worry about these two. They're stuck there. They can't move. Happens sometimes with, like, house generation and zombie respawning and stuff like that, where they'll spawn in situations like that where they're kind of just stuck. Okay, let's go up here, clear out these guys. 5. Oh, Jesus. Already the shovel's gone? Alright. I should just hit 1 there. I was a bit surprised at the shovel going already. What am I hearing? Inside the house? Inside the house, yeah, the window. Okay. Weird audio over here. Just kind of trying to conserve this crowbar, but we have the car here now. So I can always leave and go get another crowbar if I need. Because I think I still have another crowbar in storage. I hope I do, anyway. It'd be very awkward if I didn't, and I was just using my last crowbar here. I mean, even if that's the case, it's fine. Alright. Anything in here? No. Well. 40... there's some good stuff in here, like this extra you know, I'll take this extra propane torch. Why not? Metal pipes are actually decent weapons, too. Okay, let's keep going. Still got daylight, still gonna use it. Okay, there's a lot over here. Well, a lot for leaning up against a random shed. Okay. Shed is very weird, too, the proportions of it. And I have to pry it, unless there's a window on the other side. Goody goody. So many boys over here. Oh, come on. Don't... Oh. I'm sorry, man, but you're trying to kill me, so it's like, you know, what do you expect, really? Crawler makes this a little dicey, but I think we're alright. Oh boy, the animation. Oh, this crawler is so annoying. Die. Okay. Oh. Stressful. Alright, what was going on over here? Okay. I just wanted to check on these, because I saw them earlier, and I didn't know if they were still out in the street or not. Moderate exertion. Just sit down for a second, get rid of that, if I can. It's really surprising how many zombies I've had to kill so far. We've killed already almost 800. I mean, well, over 800 if you count the car, but if you only count, like, me with a weapon, almost 800 zombies already, and we're on, what, day 15 at the max? Yeah, 430 long blunt, 286 a long blade. 50 with the axe. It's been a hell of a run so far. And I mean that literally. Swear. Never ending with you guys. It's alright, calm down. Oh, there's exertion again. There goes my damage. Oh. We're definitely running out of time for this day. I really would like to just get this. Oh, well, there's another. Well, at least this is all relatively clear now. Oh, there is. Oh. Beautiful. It's no wonder that there were so many zombies protecting this, because we found the Holy Grail. An actual generator, finally. Alright, let's put the crowbar away. Let's pick up the generator. Okay, it's going to hurt because it is very heavy, but all we need to do is get it back to the van. I'm so glad I went back for the van. Because my original plan was just to take the, like, if I found a generator like this, take it, put it out in the street, go get the van, and then come back. Because there's, like, these things are so heavy. It's so hard to get these back to base by hand. But with the van, assuming that I emptied it after the last adventure with it, which I think I did, I really hope I did, then I can just throw this in the back, and we can just go. Now, of course, this doesn't solve all of our problems, necessarily. We still need a second generator to power gas station, the gas station near us, so that, I'm not, completely running out of fuel, right? Like, I mean, both this generator that we got here and the van are going to require gas in the long run. However, this, with some work, a single generator can suffice, right? Like, in an emergency situation where I'm low on gas, I can take the generator from the house, bring it to the gas station, clear the gas station, power it up, fill up the generator and the, all of our, fill up the generator and all of our gas cans, which we have actually quite a few of, and then take that, take it all back to base. Like, it's not the end of the world that I don't have a second generator. The one generator is bare minimum. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry guys, coming through. Pardon me. Nice Ghostbuster cosplay. Okay. I didn't remember that that broken car was there, so that route doesn't actually work. Oh, what a relief, though. We finally got the damn generator. Now, I'm worried about this van breaking down on me. Because I keep slamming into zombies, and the engine is taking a beating. But, honestly, that's kind of a problem that I'm fine to have, the car being kind of beat up. I don't like to use the vehicles too, like, proactively when it comes to, like, within the area that I'm operating in. And I actually like messing with cars in Zomboid. I like the mechanics skill. I like doing stuff with it. I like, tinkering with cars, taking them apart and stuff like that. Especially the modded cars with all the animations and stuff. Big fan. So I'm actually looking forward to working on the vehicle. Oh. Man, I'm gonna do some cleaning here. Seems like the neighborhood's got a little bit of an infestation problem. There we go. I'd rather wait to clean up the neighborhood for another day because we're already drowsy, which is, as previously mentioned, cutting my damage in half, so I don't really want to mess around there. So, let's take the generator. Get it inside. And, we're just gonna leave it here for now. This isn't a long-term, like, it's not gonna be here when I actually use it. Because of, you can't use generators indoors in this game, really. You have to have somewhere for the smoke to go, otherwise you're just going to gas the place up with a bunch of carbon dioxide and you're going to kill yourself with it. So, I'm going to have to devise a solution to that. Most likely what I'll end up doing is on the second floor, I'll, using carpentry out one of the windows, I'll make like a landing. And then on that landing, I'll put the generator and hook it up like outside. Because I have a mod that lets me use generators outside because it makes more sense and it causes less problems. So yeah, that's probably going to be the solution. But for now, it can stay here. We still have electricity, so there's no reason to mess with it at all, really. Yeah, it's as per usual. It has 0 fuel in it, but its condition is max. And you can see, we'll fill the building with toxic fumes when operated here. So yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, so we didn't grab anything. We did break this shovel, but it can be repaired in the future, and I might do that. We'll see. I have other shovels already, which is why I was using it, if I remember correctly. And you don't really need... Yeah, I have 2 more shovels here. You don't really need shovels either, as long as you have, like, hand shovels, like trowels or whatever. That's only if you, like, need soil to make farms, but, like, you know, there's grass ground all over the place here. So if we wanted to make an outdoor farm that isn't raised above the ground, then I would just do that, which I probably will, since I'm going to be blocking this entire part of the neighborhood off, like, up here. Alright, so that's probably going to be it for this day. Yeah, actually, this is gonna be a slightly shorter episode, unfortunately, but I am quite busy, and this is a good place to stop off now that we've finally accomplished our first major objective here. So, with that, I'm going to do the rest of tonight, you know, read and eat and all that stuff. And we'll pick back up tomorrow morning, where I will establish our next objective in the game here. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a quick trip over to the gas station so that I can fuel up all these cans ahead of the power outage, since we don't have a generator for that yet, because that'll buy me a lot more time. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But either way, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I appreciate the response to the last video. It's you know, always heartening to see people actually watch and enjoy these videos, because I do like making them. I love this game, and I actually like, you know, what I do here on this channel. Speaking of, if you feel like supporting me, in the description underneath the mod list, which includes a collection with all the mods that I'm using in this game, game series, is links to my Patreon and my Ko-fi. If you feel like supporting, it would be very much appreciated. Not required whatsoever. Thank you very much, and I'll hopefully see you all next time.